You know that success is never easy. You know that I have been working hard ever since 2022, I guess. It was the last year I remember, even though I initially started very long ago. From that day, from that year on, I started to make a plan to publish my book known as, currently it is under designing, known as Start Over. And I have been writing ever since that day. It has been almost 3 years now to 2024, and even till now it's not completed. While making my dream to reality, it took me a lot of sacrifice. I need to lose my sleep. I have to articulate my mind. I have to picturize the content. I have to go deeper into someone's situation, someone's feeling, someone's stories. In order to understand that, I have to keep my eyes wide open everywhere I go, even in a street, even in a shop, restaurant. If there is someone sitting next to me in the next table, discussing about their life, their pain, their struggles, I should keep my ears wide open so that I can get something new from there, new content. Everywhere, be it in the street, even if I walk close, I'll always be like busy observing the peoples, how they are doing, how the youths are doing. And that's how I started to collect my ideas and compile into my poetry in the form of poetry and in the form of song or anything. Even if I scroll on YouTube, even if you scroll off cell phone, my phone, if it's in Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere, I always have to go in busy. I'm always looking for idea for my content. If I don't find any motivation, I will go into the search bottom and type a sad quotation, sad story, sad or sad melodies, instrumental song, music, so that when I listen to those audios, so those sad things, sad stories, sad reels, it will give me a hint. It will start to give me a hint, and then I'll pen down to words. And that's how I started gathering my work and until my book, and I started doing that again and again frequently until my book is, until my content, until my idea turned into a book. And to announce that my title of my book is known as Start Over, and currently is under designing. Printing house is currently designing my content, and after not so long from here, my book will be available in every market, every places. And to talk about a book, it has a 5 chapter. First, it talks about the Start Over. Book itself is Start Over, and the first chapter is also known as Start Over, where I will be taking you to my storyline. It talks in this chapter. It talks about various forms of emotion, stress, anxiety, PTSD, depression, epilepsy, and all those insecurities, the hatred you get, the fear you are having from your goals, the fear of not able to speak out, fear of not able to move forward, fear of not able to move on from your past, from your failure, from your results, from your last behavior, from how to detach from your those comfort zone. And coming to the second chapter, it is about life and its meaning. In this chapter, like I had said earlier, every time wherever I go, I will be always looking for a content, for my content, for a new idea to write down as content. And the second chapter is known as Life and Its Meaning. In this chapter, I have written both the narrative story, sonnets, all those form of poetry, although I use a different literature and figure of what called figurative figures. I've used various forms of literature to display my ideas. All my poetry, I guess, although this is a poetry and it will be very difficult for you to understand, but once if you get my book, if you reach to your hand, you won't regret. That's for sure, I guess. And then coming to the third chapter is known as Love and Thunder. I nearly forgot. Love and Thunder. You know that every time, be it anywhere, be in any stage of life, if you really want to move forward, you need a love, right? Even if you even if you construct a big house, and it still feel like that it's lacking something else. Even if you go out for work, even if you go out for a job in outside country, and you really find it's very difficult to manage at home. So in order to make your house more like a home, you really need to love. I mean your wife, right? Wife, girlfriend, anyone. So third chapter will take you to the importance of your love and soul. And coming to the fourth chapter is known as Homage. And in this chapter, it is mainly dedicated for Chow was home, king, country, and peoples. It is written to show love and respect and honor to all those forgotten souls, and those who have sacrificed their life in order to make a better country right now. You know that the country right now we are living right now is sacrifice of so many souls that we have forgotten. Many of those leaders are forgotten. We are never talking about them. But in this chapter we are going to talk about the unification of countries. It's not only made by only one person. This country is not built by those who have stayed back. This country is not made only from happiness, but this country were once a battlefield. You know that history goes beyond. We have lots of battles, right? Chamlingtang battle, or many civil war. We have lots of unification. We have Dor war were there, Western goes in Eastern, Western, Northern. We have battle with Tibetans. Even within our country, there were so many war waged before the Bhutan was born. In order to unify our country, there were so many sacrifices, countless of souls were lost while making our country a paradise. What we call so-called right now is known as Sangrila, Bhutan, the last Sangrila, and this wasn't met with just two hands. It was met with blood, sweat, and tears. And finally, in my last chapter, my journey, my initial journey, my first step towards the world of literature, it reveals my real identity. My footprint that I have left behind my low school days will be also involved in this book. And this chapter is written in a very simple form. Those days, the poetry that I have written in those past 5-7 years ago is attached in this chapter to indicate that the success you are seeing right now is not a result of one or two steps. It is a product of so many years, so many sleepless nights, the tensions, the problem that you go through, those words that were never said, and all the struggle. The picture behind the real picture is actually the best picture, but those picture is never displayed. But in this my book, I'm going to take you to my those initial journey of my literature. And in this chapter so finally, and to conclude my video, I want to thank everyone that have met across my life, across my this 21 across my 21 years of living right now, whom I have met the tremendous memories, from whom I have learned a lesson, learned a lot of potentials that are hidden in me from their stories, from the life, and the love, sacrifices, honor that I have learned from all my peoples. And wholeheartedly I will thank my parents, my families, my teachers, my friends whom I have really encountered and have a very long relationship and a bond with them. And I hope that my book known as Start Over will be another journey, will be another adventure to help you with the self-discovery of your potentials. This is also a self-help books, and yeah, let's not prolong. See you soon this summer.